Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
This is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, inviting you to follow all the exciting action of St. Louis Blues hockey this season. If you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is being there listening here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for the St. Louis Blues.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. First of all, though, the situation outside our studios, we have cloudy skies with winds out of the west at about 6 miles per hour. Those winds do gust as much as 14 miles per hour. Now for that weather forecast. Scattered snow showers today. Chance of precipitation is 50-50. Will be mostly cloudy with a high near 36, and westerly winds will be 6 to 9 miles per hour. Wind chill values will be as low as 28 degrees. We expect some scattered snow showers tonight as that chance of precipitation continues at 50%. Will be cloudy with a low around 29, and northwesterly winds will be 7 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. And our wind chill values tonight will be as low as 21 degrees. Tomorrow we do have a chance of rain and snow showers before 1 in the afternoon, then a chance of rain between 1 and 3. Then a chance of rain and snow showers after 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Chance of precipitation, though, is just 30%. Will be mostly cloudy with a high near 40 degrees, and northwesterly winds will be about 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Now all that put together is going to yield wind chill values as low as 21 degrees. Tomorrow night we have a 4 in 10 chance of snow with mostly cloudy skies, low around 28 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at around 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. And our wind chill values, as a result of all that, will be as low as 17 degrees. Friday we still have a chance of snow mixing with rain after 1 a.m., then gradually ending. Chance of precipitation is 30% for Friday, with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 39 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at 13 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Then Friday night should be mostly cloudy with low around 23. We're going to start our New Year's weekend out with sunny skies on Saturday and a high near 46 degrees. Skies should be mostly clear Saturday night, low around 25. Then Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high near 42. Sunday night, New Year's Eve, will be mostly cloudy with low around 19 degrees. Then New Year's Day on Monday will be mostly sunny with a high near 36. Monday night should be mostly clear with a low temperature again around 19 degrees. Then Tuesday we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 45 degrees. And that has been your noon hour weather update, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
The relationship you have with your family and friends is, in most cases, built on many things, not the least of which is trust. We hear a lot about unconditional love, but unconditional trust is a key element in a world with rules and order. Trust is a key element in a civilized society. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. When we take our steers to be processed, we trust that the packages of meat we pick up days later are indeed from our steers. Although we have DNA technology today that allows us to prove that it is or is not our meat, I prefer doing business the old-fashioned way. My husband looks the proprietor of the business in the eye, shakes his or her hand, pays the bill, and walks away with our processed beef when the deal is done. There are farmer dealers for seed and feed. Many times when we pick up a bag or two of beef mineral, there's no one at the shed to take note. The farmer dealer trusts us to make arrangements to pay him for what we take. The world is a much better place when we trust one another. Technology has opened a lot of doors for us to receive information. Sometimes it's overwhelming. We live in an information age. There are so many more places to go to get information than there were just a few years ago. How many TV channels do you get? How many radios do you own? Do you surf the internet? Do you read blogs online? Do you listen to podcasts? As a journalist, I'm probably a bit more connected to the above-mentioned information sources than some of you. It would be a great world if everybody could be trusted, but in reality, there's always going to be someone who will take an extra bag of feed from the warehouse without paying, or give you one side of a story and call it news. If it's not from a trusted source, chances are pretty good that it's nothing but hearsay or somebody's opinion. Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's the truth. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and that's my 2 cents.
Have you ever met a nematode? Probably not. But this sneaky ingrate and its billions of friends steal soybean yields right out from under your nose. Nematodes cause up to $1.5 billion in soybean revenue loss each year. And if that's not enough, they also amplify sudden death syndrome. Why? Because they're microscopic good-for-nothing thieves, that's why. Take action against these yield-stealing jerks with Allevo soybean seed treatment from BASF, the only proven winner against both SEN and SDS. And remember to always read and follow label directions.
What I remember most is the loneliness I felt, the separation from other people. At the end, drinking was no fun for me. Since I've started to attend AA meetings, the greatest gift is that I've become reconnected. I'm part of life again. I really like myself, and that's wonderful. AA is a miracle in my life.
Visit AA.org for more information and download the Meeting Guide app to find a meeting near you.
Have you seen TownScreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jed Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use TownScreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. TownScreen in Salem.
Wednesday at midday, direct cash cattle markets are quiet and cash hogs are steady. I'm John Perkins with the Brownfield Livestock Update, brought to you by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Onward to Orlando, CattleCon 24 is just around the corner. Register today at convention.ncba.org. Direct cash cattle markets are essentially at a standstill. There are a few bids at $270 on the dress basis in Nebraska, but otherwise the major feeding areas remain quiet with no reported asking prices. Packer inquiry should continue to improve, with widespread business not expected until Thursday. This week's show list is mixed, somewhat larger in Nebraska and Colorado, smaller in Texas, and about steady in Kansas. Box beef at midday was mixed with light movement. Choices down at $1.72 at $291.59, and select beef was up 13 cents at $261.32. In Kansas last week, compared to the week before that, all feeder steers were $1 to 6 higher, with feeders weighing less than 700 pounds also 1 to 6 higher, while feeders weighing more than 700 pounds were 1 to 6 lower. USDA says demand was good across the state, with receipts down on the week but up on the year. Medium and large number 1 feeder steers in Kansas weighing 6 to 700 pounds are reported at $237 to $281.25. 8 to 9 weight steers brought $210.25 to $231.75. Medium and large number 1 feeder heifers weighing 6 to 700 pounds sold at $201 to $251. 7 to 8 weight heifers in Kansas range from $191 to $225. Cash hogs are steady with moderate opening negotiated numbers at the major direct markets. It does look like another round of fairly quiet holiday-type business, with buyers holding plenty of leverage and both sides keeping an eye on demand ahead of another slow week next week. The average barrow and gilt weight in the Iowa, southern Minnesota, South Dakota reporting area last week was 289.3 pounds, down 0.4 on the week but up 6.1 in the year. National direct barrows and gilts were not reported this morning due to confidentiality, with a base price range of $40 to $48 for a weighted average of $46.19. The Eastern Corn Belt had no recent comparison, with an average of $45.26. Iowa, southern Minnesota, and the Western Corn Belt direct markets were not reported due to confidentiality. Midwest butcher hog markets are steady today at 44. Illinois direct sows are steady at 28 to 40 on moderate demand and offerings. Barrows and gilts in Illinois are steady at 25 to 35 with moderate demand for moderate offerings. Pork at midday was up $1.05 at 83.17. Butts, picnics, ribs, and hams were higher with loins weak and bellies sharply lower. We are online at brownfieldagnews.com. John Perkins, Brownfield.
My mom's got a new Case IH tractor, and it can do it all. Bale hay all day. See in the dark with its powerful LED lights. Hook up all the implements. Shift like a race car. Steer with ease. And it can also cool my juice box. Yeah, her Case IH tractor can do everything she needs it to.
Looking for a tractor that can do it all? Check out caseih.com.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs, like the ones that cause Lyme disease. Mice searching for food can spread bacteria that makes us sick. Mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water and can spread West Nile virus and more. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home, leaving behind allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org.
To all Vital Farms farmers, I just wanted to say thank you for taking on the most important job on earth, farming. My frozen custards would not be as creamy and smooth using any other eggs but Vital Farms eggs. Keep up the amazing work.
Vital Farms and its customers would like to thank all the farmers for their hard work this season. Learn more and leave your own holiday message for them at vitalfarms.com/thank you. Actual customer note read by Vital Farms crew member.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Delphia June Callahan, age 78 of Salem, passed away Tuesday, December 26th in Rolla. Funeral services for Delphia Callahan will be Friday at 1 p.m. at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Delphia Callahan will also be Friday from 12 noon until service time at 1 o'clock. Burial will be in the Boss Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Delphia June Callahan of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Edith Louise Benton of St. James passed away Saturday, December 23rd at the age of 67 years. Funeral services for Edith Benton will be Tuesday, January 2nd at 1 p.m. at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Edith Benton's will be at the chapel prior to the service on Tuesday from 11 a.m. until service time at 1. And all arrangements for Edith Louise Benton of St. James are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check it out, Your World Today, out online at KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Sheriff's Office has released some reports. On Sunday, December 17th, deputies investigate a road rage incident involving the discharging of a firearm on Dent County Road 3260. The victims, a 17-year-old Salem juvenile and an 18-year-old Salem man, stated that a subject had fired a weapon after being involved in a road rage incident with them. A further investigation revealed the 17-year-old juvenile had fired a weapon into the air. The case will be forwarded to the Dent County Juvenile Office. The next day, deputies took a report of a firearm being stolen from the 5500 block of Route K. Suspect information was provided and the firearm was recovered. Due to the circumstances of the call, the victim, a 40-year-old Salem man, declined to prosecute. On Tuesday, December 19th, the deputy conducted a traffic stop on Dent County Road 4070. As a result of the stop, a 32-year-old homeless woman was found to have an active warrant for her arrest. She was taken into custody without incident and transported to Dent County Jail, where she was incarcerated on her warrant. And finally, on Friday, December 22nd, a deputy was on North Pershing Street when he observed a 32-year-old Salem man who was known to have an active warrant for his arrest. The suspect was taken into custody and transported to the Dent County Jail, where he was incarcerated on the warrant. Please call the Dent County Sheriff's Office if you have any information regarding any investigation at 573-729-3241. 2 people died in traffic crashes during the 78-hour Christmas holiday counting period, which began at 6 Friday evening and ended at 11:59 Christmas night. Troopers investigated 124 traffic crashes involving 71 injuries, including 2 fatalities. There were also 81 DWI arrests. Now, last year, during the 78-hour Christmas counting period, there were 1,017 traffic crashes statewide. In those crashes, 4 people were killed and another 318 were injured. Troopers arrested 52 people for driving while impaired in 2022. There were no boating crashes or drownings over the 2023 Christmas holiday counting period. Dent County Prosecutor Andrew Curley reported that on Wednesday, December 13th, in Dent County, in front of Judge Michael Randazzo, Tabitha Bruder of Springfield pleaded guilty to the possession of methamphetamine. Bruder had prior felony convictions, and Judge Randazzo sentenced her to serve 5 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections as requested by the prosecuting attorney. A Missouri man appeared in U.S. District Court in St. Louis Tuesday and pleaded not guilty to charges relating to a carjacking and a gun store burglary in Phelps County. According to the report, 19-year-old Martavius Jones of Phelps County was indicted September 27th on 1 carjacking charge and a charge of stealing a firearm from a federally licensed dealer. Jones pleaded not guilty on Tuesday. The indictment accuses Jones of stealing a 2013 Nissan Altima on March 1st in Phelps County. It also accuses him of stealing firearms from a Raleigh gun store on September 11th of 2022. A motion seeking to have Jones held in jail until trial says 2 men took 4 guns, including an AR-style pistol as well as a large quantity of ammunition and firearm accessories from the store. The carjacking charge carries a penalty of up to 15 years in prison, a fine of up to $250,000, or both prison and a fine. The stealing charge carries a penalty of up to 5 years in prison, a $250,000 fine, or both. The Rolla Police Department and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives investigated the case. Assistant U.S. Attorney Jennifer Skanitsky is prosecuting the case. Charges set forth in an indictment are just accusations and do not constitute proof of guilt. Every defendant is presumed to be innocent unless and until proven guilty. Well, this Sunday, there'll be a New Year's Eve ball at the Salem Community Center at the Armory starting at 7 p.m. The event is brought to you as a partnership between Healthy Dent County and the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and is sponsored by Agent Jonah Schaefer with American Family Insurance. The event is for adults only and will feature a dinner at 7:30 followed by dancing with the band Misfire and DJ Kim Steelman. There'll also be a champagne toast at midnight with party favors as well. Tickets for individuals will be $55 and $100 per couple, or group can reserve a table of 8 for $400. Tickets are available at the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. If you'd like more information, contact the Chamber at 573-729-6900 or call Healthy Dent County office. That's 573-729-8163. Celebrate the new year with fun, fresh air, and scenic views by participating in a first-day hike in one of America's state parks. Several Missouri state parks and historic sites are participating in this national initiative again. This year, there are more than 1,000 hikes available in state parks around the country. The distance and rigor of the hikes vary from park to park, but they all aim to create a fun experience for the whole family. Savor the beauty of the natural, cultural, and historic resources our state parks offer, and be inspired to take advantage of these local treasures throughout the year. Hikers can choose guided hikes that fit their comfort level, including mountain and hill climbs, walk along lakes, exploring trails that wind through forest, and wildlife expeditions. The following hikes in our area that are planned for January 1st include the Merrimack State Park in Sullivan, which is holding a 3-mile hike at 11 o'clock in the morning at the Visitor Center. The Missouri Mine State Historic Site at Highway 32 in Park Hills, where their 1-mile hike starts at 9 in the morning. And Montauk State Park in Salem, where people can meet 10 o'clock in the morning at the Nature Center for this 2-mile hike. Pre-registration is required for all hikes, as some have maximum number of hikers who can be accommodated. To register, visit icampmo.com. If you'd like more information on state parks and historic sites, visit mostateparks.com. Missouri State Parks is a division of the Missouri Department of Natural Resources. Since January 1st, hiking story on social media, or share your January 1st hiking story on social media with hashtag First Day Hikes. I apologize for that, folks. The Missouri Department of Revenue is announcing the upcoming requests for proposals of the license office in Salem, located at 1104 South Main Street in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Bids will start being accepted January 10th and must be submitted by January 24th. For a list of bid opportunities and bid response instructions, please visit Missouri's statewide electronic procurement system, Missouri Buys, at missouribuys.mo.gov. You spell out Missouri in that, MISSOURIBUYS.MO.gov. Interested groups or individuals who wish to bid to operate the Salem License Office must have an active Federal Employer Identification Number, also referred to as the FEIN, and must submit the proposal under the legal entity name for which the FEIN was assigned. The Missouri Department of Revenue, through the Office of Administration, is posting an RFP for the Salem License Office contract, since the current contract is close to expiring. Interested bidders will have approximately 10 business days to submit their proposal for the operation of the license office in the competitive bid process, as outlined in the RFP. A scheduled tour of the current location may be requested by emailing the procurement contact listed on Missouri Buys. Proposals will be evaluated on items as outlined in the RFP. All of the proposals will be evaluated by a review team at the Department of Revenue, and the proposal that scores best in the areas outlined in the RFP will be selected to operate the office. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University, Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
The following message is brought to you by Show Me Zero. Some decisions can't be reversed, like the decision to drink and drive, or letting your friends drive impaired. So this holiday season, and every time you plan on drinking, make a plan for a sober ride before you go out, so you know you can get home safely. That way this doesn't have to happen. Buckle up, phone down, slow down, drive sober. Simple actions save lives.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with 2 hands, and flushed it on the way down. C. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The bragging rights trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem boys basketball team lost to Alton at the Kabul Holiday Tournament Tuesday night, 57-53. With the loss, the Tigers fall to 4-5 on the year. They'll play Conway at noon today at Kabul. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers lost to Norwood Tuesday at the Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament, 70-28, to fall to 2-9 on the year. Due to a quirk in the brackets, the Lady Tigers will be off today and play again at 11:30 Thursday morning. The St. Louis Blues host the Dallas Stars tonight at 6:30, and you can hear the game right here on KSMO Radio. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with college football, where the Missouri Tigers continue their preparations for Friday's Cotton Bowl matchup with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Head coach Eli Drinkwitz.
This has been an awesome season. It's been a tremendous year for us, from loving each other, playing for each other, competing against each other. Our coaching staff and players all working together, and we've had a whole heck of a lot of fun. And we're going to celebrate that this week, but we want to finish the right way with this bowl game.
Mizzou and Ohio State kick off on Friday from Arlington, Texas at 7 o'clock. To the pros for the Kansas City Chiefs, looking for a bounce back after Monday's 20-14 loss at the hands of the Las Vegas Raiders. Kansas City now getting set for the final 2 weeks of the regular season, this Sunday playing host to the Cincinnati Bengals. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, all you can do is just move on to the next day, the next game. We're going to be playing a Cincinnati team that, obviously wants to beat us. They're playing good football. Their quarterback's playing really good. Their defense has always played good with their defense coordinator. And so all you can do is just move on, learn from your mistakes, get better.
The Chiefs and the Bengals kick off at 3:25 from Arrowhead on Sunday. The Chiefs with an opportunity to clinch the AFC West title for an 8th straight season. To hockey, where the St. Louis Blues back on the ice tonight, skating against the Dallas Stars. Puck drops tonight at the Enterprise Center at 7 o'clock. To college basketball, where the extended holiday break continues. No D1 teams back in action until Friday at the earliest. Mizzou back in action on Saturday, playing host to Central Arkansas. Don't forget, driving CMVs during winter is no joke. Remember, always be cautious, be prepared, and be safe. Simple actions save lives. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Football season is vaccine season. Get your COVID-19 vaccine information from your healthcare provider. Dr. Laura Morris with University of Missouri Healthcare.
Immunity after getting the shots, even if you got 2 or 3, and that immunity tapers off and drops down. It's important to get your shot updated, so the vaccine that you can get this fall will be a good match. It'll help protect you the way that the vaccines you got last year or the year before, so we need to keep you updated.
A message from the Missouri Immunization Coalition. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
The following message is brought to you by Show Me Zero. Some decisions can't be reversed, like the decision to drink and drive, or letting your friends drive impaired. So this holiday season, and every time you plan on drinking, make a plan for a sober ride before you go out, so you know you can get home safely. That way this doesn't have to happen. Buckle up, phone down, slow down, drive sober. Simple actions save lives.
Did you know that hand washing was the single most effective way to stay healthy? This is Deborah Hobson, Director of Infection Prevention, Employee Health and Education. Many diseases and conditions are spread by not washing hands with soap and clean running water. Germs can get into the body through the eyes, nose, and mouth. If you have any questions regarding proper hand washing techniques or infection prevention, give me a call at 729-6626 Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with 2 hands, and flushed it on the way down. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins!
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The Bragging Rights Trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Keeping your fields clean all season long? Now that's a boss move. When it comes to weeds, we mean business, just like you. But you already knew that. In choosing to use XtendFlex soybeans, you've ensured that your fields can reach their full potential because our XtendFlex technology enables you to control more weeds than any other soybean weed management program. Learn more about the difference XtendFlex soybeans can make at RoundupReadyXtend.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge. But with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Of course I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to clean tough messes off my stovetop and bathtub. But then I discovered I can also use it to easily clean my patio furniture and even my shoes. I'm hooked.
And when wipes won't cut it, I use Magic Eraser Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, where you'll find these great deals going on now. A Napa air compressor, 300 LPM 12 volt for $124.99. An Easy Red Anywhere neck light starting at $18.99. And an Outdoor Edge 2-pack of 3-inch razor work blades for only $19.99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem today.
With news on MissouriNet, I'm Marshall Griffin. Time to pay up on local personal and real estate property taxes. They're due by the end of each year before penalties kick in. The bills are for things like homes and commercial buildings, as well as vehicles, boats, and other personal property registered in their county. A dose of winter weather is expected to make Missouri roads tricky today. Matt Kelly reports.
A wet, wintry mix is expected in Missouri Wednesday from morning until evening. The National Weather Service says drivers can expect up to 2 inches of a snowy, slushy mix from mid-Missouri north to the Iowa state line. Areas in the southern half of Missouri should expect a mix of rain and snow. The Missouri Department of Transportation says it'll have workers out clearing the roads as conditions warrant a need. For the latest road conditions, check out MoDOT's Traveler Information Map. That map can be found on MoDOT.org and on MoDOT's app. I'm Matt Kelly for MissouriNet.
And Missourians who receive Social Security payments will get a 3.2% increase starting in January. This is MissouriNet.
Are you having a hard time finding ag podcasts?